Yesterday's crash in the Fort Pitt Tunnel raised concerns about the trucks that use that tunnel every day. There are safeguards to keep overheight trucks from entering, but yesterday a too-tall truck got in and then got stuck. John Shumway has a look at the precautions in place and what else might be done to prevent that kind of thing. John.
Yeah, and PennDOT is telling me tonight, Ken, that all of the overheight truck sensors and systems were in operation and working yesterday when that truck came down the hill, down Green Tree Hill and into the Fort Pitt Tunnel. In fact, the truck, they say, went right through all the warnings, even scraped the roof going into the tunnel. This was the end result of what tunnel crews say should never have happened. There are 3 overheight sensors coming down Green Tree Hill, and yesterday's truck set them all off. Crews were alerted when the first sensor went off.
It then sets off the overheight truck must exit signs. That's yellow flashing lights.
The second did the same thing, but the truck kept coming, hitting the third sensor that turned on the red lights and closed the tunnel.
But unfortunately, the vehicle did not stop.
The roof of the pickup truck on top of the car carrier scraped the entrance to the tunnel roof going in. And on the far end,
the top of the cab of the truck he was carrying, it made contact and it bent the truck in half.
For an hour and a half at the beginning of the afternoon rush hour, the tunnel was closed, while crews let air out of the pickup's tires enough to get the truck out. We've learned today that the driver told state police he goes through the tunnel with a car carrier on a regular basis and has never had a problem. He says he didn't see the warning signs. DeVore says it's fortunate the rest of the traffic stopped.
Had the motorist continued to run the red light behind him, when that vehicle came to an abrupt stop, most likely the motorist behind him would have ran into the back of him as well.
And as you can see, traffic moving through the tunnel tonight as a result of the accident yesterday. No real serious damage done to the tunnel, which is why they felt safe to go ahead and reopen it to traffic. We've learned that the driver's name is Pierre Perkins. He is from the Homestead area, and he will be facing charges. We just talked to the state police about this. Coming up new at 6, you'll hear more about what he told the police investigators. Reporting live at the Fort Pitt Tunnel, John Shumway, KDKA News.